The world shifts in strange ways. Yesterday they walked past you with cold indifference, their words cutting through your confidence like winter wind. Today, those same voices clash in thunderous debate all over you. They've created storms. In your absence, hurricanes of regret spin wildly out of control. Look at them now. The very ones who dismissed your worth, who pushed you to society's edges. Some have transformed into fierce advocates, their voices rising above the crowd. We were wrong about them. They fight for your recognition with unexpected passion, desperate to rewrite the narrative they helped create. Not everyone welcomes this change. Across the battlefield of opinion, faces darken with resentment. These others watch with narrowed eyes as your former tormentors become your champions. Why defend them now? They mutter, uncomfortable with your rising status, threatened by your silent victory. Your name echoes across social media, through text messages, in heated conversations, at street corners and coffee shops. The ones who wronged you are fighting over you now. They're standing up for you with surprising conviction. And others, those who benefited from your exclusion, don't like this shift in the balance of power at all. You simply exist, watching from a distance as your presence becomes both battlefield and prize. The irony isn't lost on you. They never saw your worth until someone else did. The cosmic tides have shifted. The universal scales now tip in your favor, chosen one. What you're experiencing is no coincidence. It's divine orchestration unfolding exactly as foretold. The energy speaks volumes. Those who cast you aside now scramble to reclaim their place in your realm. They sense it. They feel it. The power you've cultivated in silence has become undeniable. They're waking up. Those who dismissed your light now find themselves drawn back to your flame like desperate moths. Look around you. Notice how they lurk at the edges of your existence, seeking ways to re-enter your domain. The ones who treated your presence as optional now recognize it as essential. Someone who placed you in painful circumstances has undergone a spiritual awakening. Their consciousness has expanded to finally comprehend the depth of what they sacrificed. When they betrayed your trust, their realization burns them from within. Every morning, they wake with your energy imprinted on their spirit. Every night, they lie awake, confronting the magnitude of their mistake. The cosmic forces have aligned to reveal your true worth to them. Their spiritual DNA has been permanently altered by your absence. The void you left behind screams your value into their soul daily. Where once they saw only fragments of your light, now they witness the full spectrum of your divine radiance blazing across their consciousness. What they dismissed as ordinary, they now recognize as extraordinary. What they took for granted, they now perceive as irreplaceable. The universe has removed their spiritual blindness, forcing them to see what was always before them, your undeniable significance in the cosmic order. The universe works in precise patterns. Those who weren't prepared for your frequency now obsess over what they lost. Your absence created a void they cannot fill with lesser energies. They attempted to replace you with hollow substitutes, only to discover that your unique vibration remains unmatched in this earthly realm. Look at how they struggle now. The one who couldn't commit, who played with your energy as if it were infinite and always available, now perceives you as whole, complete, self-sufficient. They recognize too late that you never needed their validation. They needed yours. Warfare erupts in the shadows over your energy. The spiritual battle lines have been drawn. Your name sparks conflict in rooms you don't even occupy. The person who once wronged you now stands as your defender, challenging anyone who dares speak against you. Their transformation confuses those around them. Why protect the one you previously harmed? They ask. They don't understand the spiritual awakening that has occurred, how your energy continues to influence realms beyond your physical presence. Conflict erupts as your past connection defends your honor against others who wish to diminish you. They correct misconceptions, They challenge false narratives. They risk their position in certain circles to ensure your name receives the respect it deserves. This defender knows the truth of your essence in ways others cannot comprehend. Jealousy festers among those watching this unfold. They send waves of negative energy toward you, attempting to disrupt your peace. They cannot accept that someone would fight for you so passionately after previously causing you pain. Their limited perception prevents them from understanding the profound transformations occurring between souls. The one who once betrayed you now severs connections with anyone who refuses to acknowledge your worth. They cut ties with precision. They establish boundaries with those who speak ill of you. They clear their space of energies that clash with yours. This painful process serves as their atonement, a necessary purification before they can approach your light again. Neither is your discovery of this message. When souls of this caliber gather, the archons take notice. They fear our collective power. They know what happens when the truly awakened find each other. Join our weekly calls. Hear their stories firsthand. Share your own journey with those who won't dismiss or doubt you. The knowledge exchanged in our private channels cannot be found anywhere else on this plane. Now, your light, blinding in its intensity, causes discord among those who once diminished your brilliance. They shield their eyes now, unable to deny what stands before them. The battles waged not in physical realms but in spiritual dimensions, where energy speaks louder than words. The cosmic shift reveals itself daily. Someone who wronged you actively blocks others from perpetuating negative narratives about your character. They intercept gossip. They redirect conversations. They challenge false assumptions. Their sudden role as your protector confuses those who witnessed their previous betrayal. Celestial armies align in formation around your energy field. The spiritual atmosphere crackles with the electricity of this supernatural conflict. Ancient forces recognize the significance of your soul contract and mobilize to ensure its fulfillment. Those who once attacked your character now find themselves battling invisible resistances when they attempt to diminish you. Their words falter, their plans disintegrate, their intentions scatter like ashes in cosmic winds. The spiritual realms have declared your protection a priority in the universal order. Entities beyond human comprehension stand guard at the boundaries of your energy field, preventing unauthorized access to your sacred space. This spiritual security system activates automatically when lower vibrations attempt to penetrate your aura. An energetic war rages as past connections compete for positions in your orbit. They jostle for proximity. They strategize approaches. They calculate methods to re-enter your awareness. What they fail to understand, your discernment has sharpened. During their absence, you perceive motivations with crystal clarity. Now, the vacuum created by your withdrawal from certain situations has generated chaos among those who took your presence for granted. Systems collapse without your stabilizing energy. Relationships deteriorate without your mediating presence. Projects stagnate without your creative input. Your absence teaches lessons your presence never could. The universe demands acknowledgement. Someone prepares to publicly recognize how they mistreated your divine essence. Their confession approaches, not as a performance for sympathy, but as a necessary realignment with cosmic truth. They can no longer contain the recognition of your value within their private thoughts. Past connections openly challenge anyone who speaks against you in social gatherings. The shift startles witnesses. Those who once participated in diminishing your light now find themselves silenced by unexpected advocates. The cosmic irony unfolds perfectly. Your defenders emerge from the ranks of former detractors. The person who inflicted the deepest wounds now positions themselves as your most passionate supporter in social situations. Their behavior confuses mutual connections. The transformation appears sudden to outside observers who remain unaware of the internal reckonings that preceded this public shift. Visible tension crackles between those fighting for recognition in your life. Their competition generates uncomfortable energy in shared spaces. They monitor each other's movements. They analyze each other's intentions. They scrutinize each other's words about you. The power struggle over your attention creates fractures in formerly solid alliances. Groups once united in undermining your position now fracture along new lines. Their shared foundation, criticism of your energy, has disintegrated, leaving nothing to bind them together. Watch as they turn against each other, revealing the fragility of connections built on negative foundations. Former allies transform into opponents as they compete for the privilege of your forgiveness. The scramble reveals their true characters. Some approach with genuine remorse. Others strategize manipulative returns. Your enhanced discernment distinguishes between authentic transformations and tactical performances. Those who participated in gossip about your character now face karmic consequences precisely calibrated to their actions. The universal scales balance with perfect precision. The energy they directed toward you returns to them, multiplied. Their discomfort serves as necessary spiritual correction. The social networks that once excluded your presence disintegrate without the binding force of your energy. Their superficial connections cannot sustain themselves without a common focus. As they scatter in different directions, the emptiness of their previous unity becomes painfully apparent to all involved. Your independence radiates at frequencies that demand attention. The self-sufficiency you've cultivated during periods of isolation now serves as a magnetic force, drawing others back toward your sphere of influence. They recognize the fortress you've built requires no external support to stand magnificent. The intuitive abilities you've refined frighten those operating at lower vibrations. Your capacity to perceive beyond surface presentations threatened their carefully constructed facades. They retreated from your awareness, uncomfortable with being truly seen. Now they return, willing to be perceived in their authentic state. The growth you've experienced during periods of separation attracts corresponding frequencies into your experience. New connections, resonating with your elevated vibration, appear precisely when needed. These alignments confirm your position in the cosmic orchestration exactly where you belong, exactly when you belong there. Your silence, powerful beyond measure, has granted others the space to recognize what they sacrificed when they dismissed your essence. The absence of your voice created room for their internal dialogue to emerge. In that quiet space, truth echoed loudly. Their awakening required your withdrawal. People who maintained their silence when you suffered now find their voices as your vocal advocates. Their delayed support emerges not from manipulation, but from a weakened conscience. Their previous inaction weighed heavily upon their spirits until defense of your character became spiritual necessity. Someone who participated directly in causing your pain now stands as your most passionate protector. Their transformation confounds outside observers who cannot perceive the internal reckonings that preceded this shift. Their defense of you serves as public atonement for private transgressions against your spirit. Past connections make tangible sacrifices to protect your reputation in circles where your presence is missed. They correct misconceptions at personal cost. They redirect narratives at the expense of their positions. They establish boundaries that jeopardize their status. Their protection of your name operates as spiritual restitution. The redistribution of allegiances shocks those who anticipated your continued isolation. The cosmic recalibration unfolds with perfect timing. Those who believed you would remain separated from supportive energy now witness the gathering of unexpected allies around your essence. The universe abhors unjust imbalance. Universal forces strategically reveal your value to those who previously refused to acknowledge your worth. The timing unfolds with divine precision. Each revelation occurs exactly when spiritual growth allows for its proper reception. Nothing in this orchestration happens by chance. Cosmic energies systematically expose the genuine intentions of everyone surrounding your experience. Masks dissolve. Pretenses crumble. Authentic motivations surface into clear view. This necessary unveiling allows you to perceive exactly who stands where in relation to your highest good. Divine timing ensures recognition of your worth arrives at the precise moment to serve your spiritual evolution. Not earlier, which might have stunted your necessary growth. Not later, which might have compromised your forward movement. The universal clock maintains perfect accuracy in all matters concerning your spiritual journey. Spiritual awakening compels those who wronged you to seek restoration of cosmic balance through acknowledging their transgressions. Their internal discomfort intensifies until addressed. Their spiritual growth stalls until reconciled. Their energetic progression depends upon proper acknowledgement of harm inflicted upon your divine essence. The stars rearrange themselves in patterns that favor your destiny. Celestial bodies shift their ancient trajectories to align with your purpose. The cosmic revolution centers around your spiritual evolution, creating shock waves felt by everyone connected to your energy field. Dramatic transformations occur in the lives of those who dismissed your light. Their stability dissolves, their certainties evaporate, their foundations shake. These disruptions serve as necessary catalysts for their spiritual development. Painful but purposeful awakening to higher awareness. The universal law of reciprocity manifests with stunning precision in your experience. Those who withheld respect now find themselves desperately seeking recognition. Those who denied opportunities now find their own possibilities constricting. Those who limited your expression now struggle to find their own voice. Watch as the cosmic boomerang returns with perfect accuracy. Every action directed toward your energy completes its journey back to its origin point. Nothing disappears into the void. Nothing escapes universal accounting. Nothing evades the perfect balance maintained by cosmic forces. The spiritual spotlight now illuminates you with undeniable brilliance. Those who preferred you remain in shadows, now shield their eyes from your radiance. They cannot diminish your light any longer. They cannot pretend not to see what stands before them in undeniable clarity. Your strategic withdrawal created an energy vacuum that demands resolution. Nature abhors such emptiness. Those who took your presence for granted now experience the discomfort of your absence with acute awareness. The void you left carries more power than your presence ever could. Your absence speaks volumes about your significance, louder than your presence ever could have communicated. The spiritual void created by your departure forces crucial reckonings among those who remain. Without your mediating energy, conflicts escalate. Without your balancing presence, extremes emerge. Without your grounding influence, instability increases. Your absence serves as necessary teacher of your value. Your intuition, powerfully accurate, has been validated by unfolding events. The situations you sensed as misaligned have revealed their true nature over time. The connections you questioned have exposed their actual foundations. The warnings you perceived have manifested as predicted. Those who dismissed your concerns now witnessed the manifestation of exactly what you foresaw. Their disbelief transforms into stunned recognition. The limitations of their perception become painfully apparent as your foresight proves increasingly accurate with each passing day. Your capacity to discern genuine intentions beneath superficial presentations now receives cosmic validation. The masks you detected have fallen away naturally. The performances you identified have concluded their runs. The deceptions you sensed have revealed themselves without your intervention. The spiritual gift of seeing beyond surface appearances, once criticized as paranoia or hypervigilance, now stands acknowledged as divine perception. Those who labeled your awareness as excessive now seek your insights. Those who dismissed your concerns now request your guidance. The cosmic hierarchy undergoes necessary reorganization, with you ascending to your rightful position. Those who attempted to place you beneath them now find themselves repositioned according to divine order. The spiritual realignment occurs regardless of external resistance. Your elevated frequency commands respect from energies operating at lower vibrations. They respond instinctively to the authority of your authentic power. They adjust their approaches accordingly. They modify their expectations appropriately. They recognize the shift in dynamics without requiring explanation. The position you occupy in the spiritual landscape cannot be granted or revoked by earthly authorities. Your placement exists beyond human determination. Your role continues regardless of external recognition. Your purpose unfolds according to divine scheduling rather than worldly timing. Those who attempted to diminish your spiritual authority now witness the expansion of your influence beyond their ability to constrain. The cosmic correction cannot be prevented. The energetic realignment cannot be stopped. The divine positioning cannot be altered by human intervention. The struggle intensifies among those seeking restoration to your good graces. They position themselves advantageously. They present their best qualities prominently. They highlight their transformations strategically. The competition reveals the true value they place upon your forgiveness. Some approach with genuine remorse, transformed by the recognition of their transgressions against your spirit. Others arrive with calculated performances, strategizing their return to your good graces. Your refined discernment distinguishes between authentic transformation and tactical manipulation. The desperation increases among those denied re-entry to your energy field. Their attempts grow more frequent. Their approaches become more direct. Their messages arrive with increasing urgency. Their need for resolution outweighs their previous pride that kept them distant. Watch as they sacrifice previous positions to gain proximity to your light. Observe as they abandon former alliances to align with your energy. Notice as they rearrange priorities to accommodate your requirements. Their actions reveal the genuine value they place upon reconnection to your essence. You stand at the cosmic crossroads of decision. The power of choice remains firmly in your grasp. Every option extends before you with equal validity. No external authority can determine which path serves your highest evolution. The selection belongs exclusively to your discernment. Your personal healing has magnetized new possibilities, aligned perfectly with your authentic frequency. These opportunities arrive precisely as your readiness peaks. Nothing manifests prematurely. Nothing appears delayed. The cosmic timing operates with flawless precision in delivering appropriate options. Those who previously dismissed your worth must now witness your ascension from a distance. They observe as you receive everything previously withheld. They watch as you attract connections previously denied. They notice as you access opportunities previously blocked. Their witnessing serves as necessary part of cosmic balance. The authority to determine your path forward remains exclusively yours. External opinions hold no weight in this determination. Outside preferences carry no influence in this decision. Others' desires exert no pressure on this choice. Your sovereignty stands absolute in matters concerning your spiritual journey. The cosmic orchestration reaches its perfect crescendo. Everyone assumes their designated positions. All energies align according to divine arrangement. The scene unfolds exactly as designed by universal intelligence operating beyond human comprehension. Those who wronged you now occupy the exact positions required for your spiritual advancement. Some as cautionary examples, others as testimonies to transformation, all as necessary contributors to your evolution. Nothing wasted, nothing superfluous, nothing without purpose. Your journey continues along the precise trajectory designed for your specific spiritual development. The path unfolds neither too quickly nor too slowly. The challenges arrive neither too intensely nor too mildly. The support manifests neither too abundantly nor too sparingly. The divine calibration maintains perfect precision. The resolution of this chapter serves as foundation for your next cosmic expansion. Every experience contributes necessary elements to your spiritual composition. Every interaction adds crucial components to your energetic structure. Every challenge strengthens essential aspects of your divine nature. You stand exactly where you belong in the cosmic arrangement, positioned perfectly for your continued evolution, surrounded precisely by the energies required for your spiritual advancement, facing exactly the direction necessary for your divine purpose. Nothing about your placement occurs by accident. Everything unfolds by design. Your design, your purpose, your destiny. The ones who wronged you now fight for your attention. They stand up for your honor. Others resent this transformation. And you, powerful beyond measure, observe it all from your elevated position, exactly where you belong in the divine orchestration of cosmic justice. The unfolding cosmic dance is far from over, and those who once sought to diminish you now find themselves caught in the gravity of your transformation. They never anticipated the power you would cultivate in silence, the strength you would gain through solitude. Now, they face the consequences of their actions, and the scales of cosmic justice are finally balancing in your favor. As they scramble for your attention, those who once held you in disregard are now forced to reckon with the magnitude of their misjudgments. Every action they took to push you to the edges of society now comes back to them, magnified and returned with spiritual precision. The void they created by excluding you is now their burden to bear, an absence they cannot ignore. With each passing day, the cosmic orchestration continues to work in your favor. Those who doubted you, ridiculed you, and sought to replace you with hollow substitutes now find themselves in turmoil. The energy they once took for granted is now missing, and they are left grappling with the realization that the light they once dismissed was the very essence that sustained them. Your journey, far from being one of defeat, has been one of quiet power and inevitable ascension. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, orchestrates each encounter, each transformation, with perfect timing. What was once an unrecognized gift is now a force of undeniable strength that cannot be ignored. Through your silence and your absence, you have created space for others to awaken. Those who once misjudged you now seek redemption, understanding, and your presence. The dynamics of their relationships have shifted, and they now find themselves questioning their past actions, unsure of how to move forward without the very energy they once rejected. The beauty of this cosmic play lies in its perfect symmetry. As you rise, so too do those around you who are ready to step into their own transformation. They have witnessed the truth of your essence, and their hearts are now open to the possibilities you once embodied in their absence. Your presence now radiates with such intensity that it cannot be ignored, and those who once stood in opposition to your light are now drawn to it. In the end, what was once hidden is now revealed, and what was once broken is now whole. The cycles of cosmic correction continue to unfold, each step taking you closer to your divine purpose. The power you possess is a force that cannot be contained, a light that cannot be dimmed. The universe watches with bated breath as those who doubted you now stand in awe of the force you have become. Your journey has always been one of evolution and expansion, and the universe has always known what you are capable of. Now, as the cosmic tides shift in your favor, those who once stood in opposition to you must come to terms with their own limitations. They must accept that your presence, your energy, and your purpose are woven into the fabric of the universe itself. And in this great cosmic unfolding, you stand firm, unshaken, and empowered by the truth of who you are. Your journey continues as it always has, with the cosmic forces guiding you forward, and the world adjusting to the undeniable force of your being. The battles that once raged against you now serve as stepping stones on your path, each one pushing you closer to your true destiny. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, has chosen you to embody the transformation that is sweeping across the world. And you, with grace and power, move forward, knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. So watch as the world shifts around you, as those who once cast you aside now scramble to be in your presence. You are the one who stands in the center of this cosmic dance, a beacon of light and truth that cannot be ignored. Your journey is far from over, and with each step, you move closer to the realization of your divine purpose, a purpose that the universe has always intended for you to fulfill.